sir. Did you have a car?
Yes, but I don't want it just yet. I want to walk off a little business problem before I go home.
Okay, sir, but don't be late. We close in half an hour.
No, I'll be back before then.
Yeah.
The place is beginning to empty out.
Good.
Judy, I don't know if we can get away with this.
We better, and you know it.
But Nick doesn't know it's me that you've been seeing.
Well, he knows it's someone. He told you to hire a private eye to tail me, didn't he?
Yes, but...
But nothing. Now, if we don't lose our nerve, we've got a perfect setup. Nick's parole's going through next week, and the first thing he's going to do is go to that private eye and ask him who's been kissing me goodnight.
What if Nick goes to Dantes straight out and asks him?
Nick Steele is a smart gambler, but when he's jealous, he becomes an insane animal. Just let me meet Daddy tonight, and then tomorrow you go and hire that detective.
I'm crazy about you, but Daddy's never even seen you before.
He's a man, isn't he?
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll do anything I have to, and so will you. All right, now, fire one. That's no good. This has got to be right. Now, I don't care if you have to close your eyes, but put something into it. Now, you go have the boy get your car until I can get in there. Go on.
What happened? Did you fall?
No, it's all right, please.
You better get a doctor.
No, I don't want you to. I'm all right.
Look, miss, your mouth is cut. I don't know how badly. I think you better have somebody.
I'm all right, I tell you. I don't want a doctor. I don't want anyone. I won't tell them anything.
Well, you don't have to tell anybody anything.
I won't do... Oh.
I'll take her around the back and up to my office.
The doctor?
Well, she says she doesn't want one. We'll wait and see.
Oh, it's all right, ladies and gentlemen. The young lady just doesn't feel well. How is she?
She's still pretty woozy. Everybody gone?
All locked up.
Who are you?
Willie Dante. My maitre d' and bartender, respectively, Stu and Biff.
Oh, I mean, ow.
You fainted, Judy. I went through your purse, just in case. Your driver's license.
Okay, the show's over and I was the bar. How do I get out of here?
Oh, I think not yet.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, are the three of you just gonna stand there and stare at me all night?
Okay, boys, see you tomorrow.
You've got them well trained.
How do you mean?
See you tomorrow, boys. Me and the grateful lady are gonna get cozy.
There's the door, grateful lady, anytime you can make it.
I'm sorry, I guess my nerves aren't what they used to be. Have you got a cigarette?
Before you fell into my clutches, what happened?
Let's just call it an accident.
Sure. Well, call it anything you like.
I guess I owe you some sort of explanation.
Guess again. You don't owe me a thing.
All right. Well, thank you for everything.
I'll offer to drive you home if you promise not to scream all the way.
I'd like that, but I'm afraid he...
He, meaning the one who tattooed your lip?
I don't want to knock him. Maybe he has a right.
He has, if you say so. If you're afraid to go home, I could call a hotel.
Oh, do you know one that would like to take a bad check?
I see.
Being one man's girl for a couple of years is a pretty rotten trade.
Sorry. If you want any advice, I'm fresh out.
No, I don't want any advice. I guess maybe what I want most is to be my own boss again. You, don't happen to have any jobs you're not using?
Doing what?
Well, I used to sing up a storm. Maybe if I'd kept at it, you would have heard of me by now.
Okay. You can audition with the boys tomorrow afternoon. If you're any good, you go on tomorrow night.
Well, couldn't I audition now? I'll need an advance for the hotel room, remember? Taking that stuff too easily was what got me into this mess.
I've been known to gamble a little in my time. Worst comes to worst, you can work a night on your good looks.
Will you call a hotel?
And a cab.
Well, not unless you're too tired to drive there and back.
I want a Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night. I'd like to know it's more than love at first sight. I want a Sunday kind of love. I want a love that's on a square. Can't seem to find somebody to care. I'm on a lonely road that leads me nowhere. I need a Sunday kind of love. I do my Sunday dreaming and all my Sunday scheming every minute, every hour, every day. I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of lover who will show me the way. My arms need someone to enfold, to keep me warm when Mondays are cold. A love for all my life to have and to hold. I want a Sunday kind of love.
We got a new steady customer.
Know him?
I used to. His name is Casey. He was once a good cop on a St. Louis force, but he played sucker to some dame and she racked him up. End of badge, end of story.
Well, that's his business.
He's been in here every night since Judy started. He orders a drink, doesn't touch it. Just sits here watching her like she's hot merchandise, you know what I mean?
No, not yet.
Well, he comes in for the early show and he stays and watches her till the late show, see? But he never smiles, never applauds, nothing. He just sits there and keeps watching.
Beth, it's a free country.
Well, you know how I am, Willie, when I get an itchy feeling about something. I told Max last night to keep an eye on this guy. And Max told me that he took off after Judy when she left for home.
That's our business.
What's the idea?
Okay, I'm Dante, you're Casey. Why are you tailing the girl?
Wrong number, Dandy.
Okay. You used to be a cop. You know what happens now if I call one.
Nothing happens.
Private detective, huh?
That's right. And with a permit for the gun. You want to give it back now?
Who are you working for?
You been around, Dandy? You know better than to ask questions like that.
I could ask a little harder.
You'd get the same answers. Look, Danny, I'm on a job. I don't pick my customers, they pick me. One of the things they pay me for is to keep my mouth shut.
Is the girl in trouble?
Someone's paying to have her watched, if you call that trouble.
It's usually a beginning. Look, Casey, if the girl yells, I'm coming looking for you.
Suit yourself. You and I have no beef, Dandy. I heard about you long before I came here. And a couple of years ago, I'd have asked you to have a drink.
Let's talk about it right now.
I've done my talking. But if you want to stay hard-nosed, why don't you ask the girl the same things you've asked me?
Casey, your drink's on the house. Don't come back.
That's the way you want it. But I can sit outside in the car.
Sit outside in the car.
Who is it?
Willie, can I see you a minute?
Sure, come on in. I'll be out in a minute, darling. Hi. Well, how's my favorite man?
I'll let you know in a minute. Do you know a private detective named Casey?
I don't know a private detective named anyone. Why?
I just braced such a character. He's been watching you for a week.
I see.
End of statement?
Willie, you know I'd tell you if I could. I'd tell you above anyone else.
No, I don't know, for obvious reasons.
Now you're angry.
Let's just say that I'm getting there. You work here. The gossip columnists have had us tabbed as an item. Enter one private eye after you, and you say no comment. You haven't given me the time of day since you fell into this place looking like a loser. Look, Judy, I'll match the skeletons in my closet against anyone. I'm not trying to dump you. I'm trying to help you.
Willie, I'm afraid. It isn't just for me, but it's for you, too. Please trust me a little bit longer. Please.
Okay.
Monday rolls around.
You are alone, sir?
No, I have some friends here, or I'm expecting them. I'll just wait.
Out, just crying my heart out. He don't love me like I love him. Nobody could. Got it bad, and that ain't good.
You love her, don't you?
In my fashion, Alice. Right now, everybody loves it, but she's not having any of it.
That's funny. She usually does an extra number, even on a slow night.
Which tonight isn't. Excuse me.
Mr. Dandy.
What?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted you to know that I'm alive.
Sure you are, honey.
Come in.
A little abrupt, that exit.
Don't hate me, Willie, please.
Should I?
I'm quitting.
Okay.
Well, you know I don't want to.
I don't know anything.
If there were any other way.
Well, I could think of half a dozen, but why don't I just make out your check?
Wait. You have every right to be angry,
And you have every right to quit.
but not this way, not so cold. Willie, drive me home, please.
Is that absolutely necessary?
I want to tell you the whole story. The truth, Willie, I mean it.
Is that absolutely necessary?
It is to me.
Okay, after you.
Why so formal?
When I can't be friendly, I try to be polite.
You said you'd listen.
Would you like to hear the late news?
For instance?
The Canary ain't gonna be doing the late show tonight.
Not here, she's not.
Looks like you blew the price of a drink for nothing.
Not for nothing, pal, believe me. I may have to take a bath in that stuff before I feel clean again. Your boss, Dandy, he's a square Joe, isn't he?
Ace high.
Guy I just finished a job for, he rates somewhere in the deuces.
Are you trying to tell me something about Willie?
I guess I am. I guess I'm a no-good cop, public or private. But if Dandy had checked up on the Canary himself, he'd have found she carried a label that said, private property of Nick Steele.
Wasn't there a law in the book to put the skids to slavery?
Nick Steele never heard of it. His boy hired me to watch him. The only thing I ever saw around her neck was Dandy. Nick has my report. You ought to be in town about now.
This one's on the house. All the way.
Is he back for a second round with Willie?
No, he's with us, and I wish Willie was. Now, what's the Judy's telephone number?
Seabright 10021.
Hello? Oh, Biff, of course. Willie? No, he just stepped out to get some cigarettes, but he should be back in a moment. What? Nick Steele? No, it must be some other Judy. Listen, I'll have him call you as soon as he comes in. Okay. Your bartender seems to think Nick Steele is looking for me.
Steele? You mean the gambler who killed a guy over a woman?
Well, that's the way Nick is. But he's not looking for me. He's looking for you.
You two have seen to that. Why me?
Your reputation with the ladies, for one thing, Dante. Also, one gambler will be quick to suspect another.
Listen, you better get out of here.
You be all right?
Of course. Don't worry about me.
Nick is expected, obviously.
By now, that detective's report has put him in a real lather. Judy and Dante. Dante and Judy. This is my apartment, and I'm his girl.
I suppose he has a key.
The door's open.
To everyone, including the guy that just left.
Russ? Russ is just a convenience. You see, a woman couldn't take over Nick's gambling interests. And Russ has been with Nick for several years. So, he'll wear the pants and I'll push the buttons.
Leading Nick Steele to murder is one thing. Getting him to pull the trigger's another.
But when he sees what you've done to me, when I tried to fight you off and that you forced your attentions on me, well, I might not even have to scream.
Yeah, I guess I fell for that routine myself once, and I didn't even know you.
Sit down.
Oh, I think I'll stand. As a matter of fact, I think I'll walk right out of here.
You take one step and you're dead.
Dead by your hand, little Judy? Then what happens to the master plan?
Stay where you are.
Nick might not show up until tomorrow. And if he's grown half a brain in jail, he may not show up at all. Then it's your murder, Judy girl. Biff knows that I'm here with you. Your murder, plain and simple, and the gas chamber for a payoff.
Drop it, both of you.
Nick, darling. Oh, you got here just in time. He started pushing me around. I didn't know what he was like when I went to work for him.
You've heard that song before. Don't you recognize it by now?
Maybe, but she don't sing alone, Dante. I've heard about you, too.
From Casey. Only he didn't know there were two Patsies, you and me.
Nick, don't believe him. You know I love you.
She's lying, Nick. She's not worth it. The gas chamber's too high a price to pay.
Not for me, Dante. Not anymore.
Oh, pardon me, but isn't the West Bay Phrenology Society meeting here tonight?
Hold it right there, Nick.
Casey put us wise. He didn't have the stomach to set you up.
I'll remember, and thanks. Now, you two call the police and tell them to pick up a fellow about 6'1", blue eyes, brown hair, in his 30s, name of Russ. Just to set the record straight, tell him about the frame.
Well, I did call Russ, but he didn't get here in time.
You do all your talking now, Judy. Because sooner or later, I'm going to get my innings. And when I do, you're going to be quiet a long time.
Well, are you going to believe him or me?
Wrong song, Judy. Try it again.
Never mind. With you or without you, I know what she is. You want to call the cops, go ahead.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave you and Nick together to work it out his way.
Yeah, you do that, Daddy. And I might even forget your part in this.
No, he'll...
He sure will, honey, so sing out.
All right, it's true. I set him up so you'd be jealous and kill him, and then Russ and I were...
Hold it, Nick. Like I said before, she's not worth it.
I'll see you around.
I'm going to do you a big favor, Judy. I'm taking you to jail. Sorry you had to wait so long. We'll have a table for you any minute.
Mr. Dandy, I've been thinking.
There, it'll go away.
I like everything about my job, except one thing.
And that is?
Selling cigarettes.
Oh, that. Well, there must be some simple way around it.
I mean, when you buy them, you want cigarettes. But a lot of other men, well, I don't think they really want cigarettes.
You know you're right, and a nice girl shouldn't have to put up with such things. In fact, I'm not going to let you put up with it for another minute.
You're not?
I just couldn't go on not knowing which customer might be your last. Spare me that, Alice. Even if it means goodbye.
You're so good. I'll just never forget you. Oh. Oh.
Was that the result of a kind word or a harsh one?
I did it for her own good. Scratch one cigarette, girl.
Cigars? Cigarettes?